Don't make me tell you again. Woo!
Thanks for stopping by, guys. It's Al here, playing some more Scrap Mechanic. I was hoping to have a bit more done this episode. This episode is going to be the gear car, or at least the start of it. This is what I have done so far. This is the engine and the beginning of the gearbox. I have the clutch installed and the first set of gears. I'm not sure how much I want to down gear this yet. But I do want to make sure I have enough power to get around, but I also want to have some speed. Part of the reason I'm not as far as I wanted to be on this right now is because, actually, let me save this real quick and I'll show you some of the prototypes I went through. Gear car 3. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this now that I have it saved. The original engine that I used, all I have to say is, I don't know how the fuck I did it. I've been trying for the last, like, day almost, trying to get this thing to work. This is the original engine I used in the first two gear cars, and I have no clue how I got it to work this good. Because I've been trying to make new engines and I can't make them this good. This thing works almost flawlessly. So this is what is used in the first two gear cars. I'm going to go to some of the prototypes I made. So if I search engine again, let's see, in no particular order, here. At one point I was thinking about going to a, why is this started? Let me kill that. No. There we go. Originally I was going to do a 4-cylinder until I realized that I would have like no power at all. I wanted to go for a smaller vehicle this time, but I realized it was really impractical with the size that the engine had to be to make anything work. So if I remember what this is, these two buttons, there's 3 buttons. That's the start, that's the kill, and then this is the throttle. If I do this, why is this not working? I'm confused. Okay, that's the start. You can see it's really doing some... This is one of the problems I've been having. This is why I'm not as far as I wanted to be on that car, because shit like this happens. Oh my... That was priceless. So yeah, I went through all kinds of different things, trying to do this and that, trying to make it better, fails, and oh my god. I had a few that worked but weren't good. Like a lot of them would just hit a speed bump and just stop working. I think this is one of the ones that works, question mark. Now this one's working. This is one that didn't work before. Okay. That's helpful. Anyway, this isn't the one I'm going to be using. Well, actually, I think it is. So yeah, now this one's working all of a sudden. What the fuck? This is the crap I deal with off camera. All of a sudden this is working. Let me just kill that engine. Okay. Anyway, so After a long time of trial and error and problems and weird things like that, because that wasn't working, and that's okay. I have 2 of these. I got to this one, which is the one that is in the gear car right now. And there's a starter. That little lever there that you might have noticed on a few of those is to make sure that the engine starts in the proper direction, which is a problem I've been having on a lot of the models of gear car I've made, is that if the engine starts backwards, you're screwed. You have to basically luck your way into fixing it. I was going to have a throttle, but I decided against it because it caused a lot of problems with the engine. Because the way the throttle works is it would keep one of these cylinders from firing unless you hit the throttle, which caused all kinds of issues. Oh, the engine just glitched there. Yeah, so this has been a fun experience trying to get the fucking engine to work. There's nothing, I don't know how I did it the first time around. That first engine I made, I guess the stars aligned and everything worked. Like, it was to the point I almost had to say that this episode wasn't going to air because I couldn't get anything to work lately. So here's the current gear cards. Really, really laggy until you start the engine for some reason. Now the engine started, I have my frames back. Like, what? Explain that to me. I don't get it. And then you have your clutch, which kicks in that gear. Now this engine's hiccuping. Great. Anyway, on another note, so next Scrap Mechanic episode, I think I'll be continuing this project. This is what I've got so far. There's a starter mechanism, the engine, the flywheel, the clutch, and then the first parts of the gearbox. I do plan on having a forward and reverse, but I really don't think I'll be able to put any kind of gears like first, second, third without either making it really, really big or extremely laggy, one of the two. So, and then I also want to have a suspension on this one because that's something the last one lacked and I really needed it. So this is what I've gotten so far on this project. I will be continuing it on Friday's Scrap Mechanic episode and hopefully have most of it done, if not completely done, now that I got over the hurdle of the engines. So I think that's all I'm going to cover for this episode. This is an ongoing project. So if you like the episode, please leave a like. If you have any suggestions for future episodes or any ways I can actually fix this, because you can see it's really not working the best for some reason, please leave them down in the comments below. If you enjoy the episode and like to, if you enjoy the episode, I'm restarting my outro. If you like the channel, like what it's doing, please subscribe. It helps out a lot. And if you'd like to go above and beyond, please share the video with a friend. Until next time, this has been Al trying to get engines to work again.